Recently, there was a survey conducted to find out which type of boss people consider to be the worst. Bosses who made personal attacks on character and bosses who took credit for others' work were high on the list. But the number one spot went to bosses who change unpredictably depending on their mood swings. This doesn't only apply to bosses in the workplaces. Whether you're colleagues or friends, people who have serious mood swings are hard to be around. What kind of boss are you? What kind of friend are you? Here, we're always in a good mood. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Monday, June 3rd was Trippin' by Hyunsung from Boyfriend. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA. What kind of DJ am I to you? I hope that I don't have crazy mood swings, that I'm always pleasant to listen to. Let me tell you how you can join us on Hot Beat. Where we're always having fun with K-pop. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. On today's Hotbeat, we'll have Culture Code with Angelina, where we learn about what's happening in the cultural worlds of Korea and South America. Then we'll be searching for you with David O. Like I mentioned before, today will be the first day of our surprise quiz. Pay close attention because you never know when the question will come out. If you get the answer right, you can win a signed CD from Nine Muses. So stay with us until the end. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with two songs. Here is Yoo-Hoo by Secret, followed by Somebody by 15 and. That was Yoo-Hoo by Secret, followed by Somebody by 15 and. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Dewey from Indonesia. Hi Kevin Oppa, how was your day? Was it great? I hope you always have a wonderful day. I listen to you almost every night. I really want to listen Hotbeat every night. I always wondering about which message will you read on air. It will be great if you read my message. I'm reading your message, Dewey. Yes. Richest from Malaysia. I have a song request song. John Park, Falling. This song have made me want to learn Hangul. And now I do know how to read Hangul. Yes. Hey Juan from China. It's my first time that I have listened to your program and your voice. I'm new here, Arirang Radio listener. Now, laying in the bed and listening to you. That's good. Ha! April from USA. Hi Kevin. I love how you read everyone's message on the radio. It feels like you really care about what your listeners have to say. Yes. Azuka from Japan. Oppa, I'm waiting for listening to your radio. Thanks to your voice. I can work hard tomorrow. And I love your radio playlist. It makes me happy because it is many type of music. Joanna from USA. Hello DJ Kevin and everyone from Hotbeat. If it's possible, can you please play Baby Goodnight by GD and Top. Have a good night. Thanks for sharing with us. Let's listen some more songs. Here is My Baby You by Seo In-guk, followed by Falling by John Park. You just heard My Baby You by Seo In-guk, followed by Falling by John Park. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. It's a free app, so you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, get it now. If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on air button or download the Arirang cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Heartbeat website often and leave us your comments. We will listen to Countryside Life by TRN4, featured by Idan Yeopchagi and Taeun, followed by Want You Back by 100%, before coming back with Angelina on Código Cultural, Culture Code.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Heartbeats.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Angelina.
Culture Code!
Código Cultural.
Código Cultural.
Yeah,
Yes.
today we will be so serious.
Why
I even
so serious?
Yeah,
That's good.
I even prepared light napkins. We will talk about so much misery.
Oh,
What movie or drama that... what kind of movie or drama has made you cry, Kevin? Let's be honest. It's time to be honest to your listeners.
to be honest,
Titanic, okay.
oh, no, Titanic. Yes.
Really? You cried?
Also, in Korean movie.
Oh my god, my dad too. We watched Titanic. I never
Yes.
seen my dad cry.
Really?
Yeah, and he cried to Titanic.
Well, Dad normally don't cry.
Yeah, but he cried for Titanic. Now everybody knows. Perdona, papa.
And in Korean movie, do you know 태극기 휘날리며? I don't know what's that in English, but
태극기.
장동건 and Wonbin comes out in that.
Oh my god, the war
The
movie.
war movie,
Oh,
yeah.
I cried so much. It was, I think, the most expensive made Korean movie. And yeah, they are brothers.
They were brothers and
are
older
separated
brothers, yes.
to, oh yes. Oh,
The North
god.
Korea
Yes.
and South Korea, the
I feel
history
like
stuff. and
all
going
Korean
on.
movies make you cry.
What about you? What was your most?
What movies have I not cried to? I almost felt like crying for Iron Man, like the latest movie I watched.
Really? Iron Man? You
It was
cried?
so sad. People were falling from an airplane and almost died. That was like a sad moment for me. I usually cry when like innocent animals die
Oh.
in movies. Like people never think about that. Like when there's like war and stuff and they shoot the horses. Yeah. Okay.
So you never watch zombie kind of movies then?
I love
love
Resident Evil and all those things, but I don't crave for that. God. Anyway,
Alright, anyway.
I feel actually that all Korean drama movies have made like most people cry.
Yes.
I don't know how they do it, but they really succeed to make it so dramatic and so sad that it goes like right into my heart. Now, today's drama is one of the most dramatic and sad dramas I've ever seen.
Okay.
But it's so good, and everyone should watch it because of the great story and acting. But seriously, prepare your napkins. We are talking about the great actors Park Yo-jin from
Park Yo-chan?
JYJ,
Yes.
and the lovely Yoo Seung-woo,
Yes.
and the beautiful actress Yoon Eun-hye.
Yes.
You know what drama I'm talking about, right?
Of course. I miss you.
Missing you.
Yes.
I remember my best friend watching and like following this drama on TV, and even she got affected by all the misery in it. That's what I call like drama full of like good actors. They make such a like good impression on everyone. Then when I saw it, I had to take like long breaks in between the episodes because to melt everything that was happening in the drama. I think there is a lot of crying in every episode. But again, everything thanks to great cast of actors.
What's the main story of this sad drama?
Yeah, I don't know like where to begin, but let's start with how the characters of Park Yo-jun,
Okay.
whose name is Young-woo, and Yoo Seung-woo's
Jung-woo, yes.
and Yoo Seung-woo's character Hyung-jun.
Hyung-jun, yes.
He later changed his name to Harry, but we will talk more about that later.
Yep.
And Yoon Eun-hye,
Yep.
her character's name is So-yeon.
Suyeon, yes.
Suyeon, and she also changed her name to Joy.
Joy.
Yeah. like how they met when they were kids. So when these kids were 15-year-old,
Yes.
Suyeon
Yep.
is having like a tough time, of course, the girl, in her young life, being bullied at school.
Yes.
And she's being bullied because her father was a murderer.
Ooh.
And she had to deal with like a really bad stepfather. And everyone knows about it. And of course, kids are always mean in dramas. So they had to bully an already like sad girl. And then here is like the lovely part of when a boy comes to rescue her. Somehow this bullied and sad girl Suyeon
Yes.
meets Jongwoo,
정우. Yes.
a son of a chaebol. Do you remember that we discussed how rich
Yes.
these people in chaebols are?
Yeah, rich.
Yeah, from the Coffee Prince. And also son of a gangster.
Yes.
He is her hero and protects her from the mean kids who bully her at school. And of course, they become really close friends, and eventually they fall in love. But then, one day, her hero, her best friend and her love, Jungho, got kidnapped.
Oh.
Yes. And she witnessed the abduction. And of course, she tries to help her hero, like he's getting kidnapped right in front of her. But unfortunately, she also gets kidnapped.
What?
Oh my god! What do you think about this drama so far, Kevin?
I don't have no idea right now because they get kidnapped.
Yeah, both of them.
And then how do they get?
Yes, you will see later.
Okay, we'll see later.
So
And-
before we continue to the story in the drama, I Miss You, let's take a music break with a
Alright.
great OST.
Okay.
Tears Are Falling by Wax.
Tears Are Falling by Wax.
Literally, tears are falling. This song is so sad. Yeah, okay, so we talked about the kids being kidnapped, right?
Yep,
Before
yep.
the break. So this is an important part to catch up in this drama.
Okay.
You see, Yoo Sung-ho's child character, Hyung-jun,
Yes.
his mother is the mistress.
Okay.
Jong-woo's character,
Okay.
you know, the chaebol son.
yeah. Chaebol son, the rich son.
Yeah, so she's the mistress of his grandfather. So the mistress got into a fight with Jung-woo's father,
Okay.
the grandfather's
Yes.
son, over a big amount of money. See, somehow she succeeds to transfer all this big amount of money into a Swiss bank with help of her partner in crime, the nurse Hyemi. And because she's doing something illegal and very dangerous, she wants to leave Korea as soon as possible and safely with her son Hyung-jun.
Yes.
The nurse Hyemi makes sure that Jong-woo gets kidnapped
Ah.
to distract his father from that the money that was
yes.
missing,
Yes.
and that this woman and her son Hyung-jun will be escaping. This is why he gets kidnapped, you see.
This is why.
Now, this is the kidnapping I mentioned before.
I see.
Yeah, so sad, and like it was such a horrible situation, and all because of money, greedy
yes,
people.
Greedy people, yeah.
But when the girl Suyeon
drama.
and her hero and her love Jungwoo got kidnapped, they
Yep.
were separated, of course, because the rich boy, the son of chaebol and gangster, he got rescued by his father.
Oh.
Yeah, and Jungwoo couldn't by any means return to save Suyeon from her kidnappers. It was so sad.
I see.
And people believe she would already be dead by then. So can you imagine this
Oh.
frustration? He gets rescued and from that
From that- yeah,
kidnapping
kidnapping.
house,
Yes, yes.
but she's still there. And he cannot return to save her because his father and like all his gangsters are like just saving him. So she's still there. And so this rich boy, Jong-woo's powerful father, didn't
Yes.
want anyone to find out about this happening.
Yes.
To keep it as quiet as possible, he bribes the kidnappers and the police also to fake the poor girl Suyeon's death.
Okay.
Yeah, can you guess what happens next?
He finds out? No?
That's all like long later. So.
Okay.
Yoo Sung-woo's character, Hyung-jun, you know, the son of the mistress
Yes,
that
yes.
wanted to escape with all the money,
Okay.
he manages to save the girl, Suyeon's life, and prevents her from living with her bad stepfather, who is a detective. So he kills the stepfather, this young 15-year-old
Boy kills
to
him.
save her, kills the stepfather.
Oh.
Now, this is so dramatic, and all the kidnapping scenes were so horrible. No, really, they were like torturing the girl, like in a really, really bad way. And I remember media writing a lot about this issue, many saying those kidnapping scenes were too horrible and brutal to be shown on TV.
Yes.
Yeah, well, okay, but back to the story. After the kidnapping, girl Soo-yeon gets saved again, but now by a new hero boy.
Oh.
Who also killed her mean stepfather, Hyung-jun.
Yes.
They both flee the country with their nurse, Hyemi. And there they try to start their new life. And they even get new names, trying to get away from their past and all the bad and horrible memories in Korea.
What happens after then? Like, doesn't Yu Chan's character, Jong-un,
Yeah.
try to find her again?
Of course, he tries
Like
to find her. So his dad faked her death, but he didn't believe she was dead. So she was the love of his life. And 14 years later, Jong-un is all grown up and super handsome. And works as a homicide detective. How fitting is that? And he has the goal of finding Soo-yeon because he doesn't believe she died in that kidnapping. Of course, he doesn't believe his father.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Soo-yeon, as her new name, Zolu, also Joy.
Yes.
She's a fashion designer who seems like a very happy and bright person to everyone. But this poor girl still carries the scars of her dark past inside of her. I want to ask you something,
Okay.
Kevin. Do you believe
What
in
is it?
faith?
Faith. Yes, I believe in faith.
That was an easy question. Well, fate is what happens next in this drama.
Okay.
Joy, Soo-yeon's character, and Jung-woo finally met again after that terrible separation they had 14 years ago from the kidnapping. But she still cannot forgive him for abandoning her. Can you imagine? Like, she experienced like the worst time in her life.
Yes.
Because he abandoned her. So she has a hard time forgiving him. Aren't you curious about Yoo Seung-woo's character, Hyun-jun? The guy, the other hero boy.
Other hero boy.
Yeah. So they're both back in Korea.
Yep.
Well, his name is now Harry.
Change his name. Harry.
Harry. He's a super rich man.
Yes.
Because of the money that his mom transferred to the Swiss bank
Yeah,
14 years ago.
yeah.
You know, all the drama started because of the money. So this money was actually stolen from Jung-woo's family.
Yes.
Jong-un's family.
Yes.
He's the one who is in love with her.
Yep.
So we have a triangle drama here again. So Hyung-jun, aka Harry, returns to Korea
for revenge.
Yes. Now this character, he is really scary because he looks super cute. Like, I mean, it's Yoo Seung-woo. He has a very cute face.
Yoo Seung-woo, yep.
And he seems like a very nice man, but he turns out to be a psychotic murderer. And he uses the alias Harry Borison to revenge on Young-woo's father.
Oh.
Guess why he wants to revenge of his father?
Why?
Because his father killed his mother.
Oh, here we go.
Aren't you curious how things turn out in the end?
What happened? What happened?
Everybody died. No, I'm just kidding. I think everybody has to watch, but I don't want to give any spoilers.
Okay.
Because I really recommend everyone to watch this amazing and really different drama. But please make sure to not go too deep into the horrible scenes and all the bad situations. And make sure to talk with someone to reflect what you just saw. Because seriously, I saw my friend's face. It went from happy to just misery, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just saw an episode from I Miss You." I'm like, "Do you want to have coffee and talk about it?"
But guys, drama is drama.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not real.
Yes.
So what are we listening to for our last culture code?
It's an OST from the drama.
Okay. Reminds of You by Pyeol, featured by Swings.
Yes.
Yes, and we'll say goodbye to Angelina. Thank you.
Hasta luego.
Woo! You just heard Reminds of You by Pyeol, featured by Swings, followed by Love Day by Yang Yosop from Beast and Chung Eun-ji from A-Pink. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat today, and I'll be seeing you guys in second half. Here is the last song, part 1. Don't Say Anything by Bonggu.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Baby Goodnight by GD and Top. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, and 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. It's a free app, so you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. Here is more songs for you now, because I'm Crazy by AA, followed by I Must Be Crazy by Sunny Days. Surprise quiz! Like I mentioned earlier, for a week starting today, I'll be sending out a quiz question every day. We'll be choosing one lucky winner each day to win a signed CD from 9 Muses. Trust me, it's very, very easy. Any Hot Beat listener can answer it. Here's the question. Which of the following correctly pairs a K-pop group with one of its members? Number 1, 소녀시대, Girls' Generation, and Jongwon. Number 2, B1A4 with Suji. Number 3, CN Blue and Jonghyunhwa. Let me repeat that for you. Which of the following correctly pairs a K-pop group with one of its members? Number 1, Girls' Generation and Jongwon. Number 2, B1A4 with Suji. Number 3, CN Blue and Jonghyunhwa. If you know the answer, post it on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, let's listen to one more song. Here is Hoot by Girls' Generation. That was Hoot by Girls' Generation. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured it out yet. Which of the following correctly pairs a K-pop group with one of its members? Number 1, Girls' Generation with Jongwon. Number 2, B1A4 with Suji. Number 3, CN Blue with Jonghyunhwa. Okay, now let me give you a hint. The member in the answer first debuted with the drama You Are Beautiful. If you know the answer, post it on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a signed CD from 9 Muses. Let's listen to some more music. Here is Don't Flirt by Girls' Day. Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. This love is strong and unstoppable, as constant as the Earth's orbit around the sun, and the bees and butterflies' attraction to fragrant flowers. This love makes my heart sprint towards her, just as a racehorse sprints towards the finish line. When I first met her, the world seems to stop, filled with her fragrance, and when we kissed, I felt like the whole world was mine. I fell deeper and deeper in love with her, and became addicted to our love. I can't live a single day without her, so now I'm going to take her hand. I'm going to protect her. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was This Love by Shinhwa. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. How strong does a love have to be for the world to suddenly stop? For you to feel suddenly addicted? Shinhwa is an idol group that took number 1 on the charts as soon as they made their comeback, providing that they retained their star power over the years. The title track of their 8th album, This Love, sings about a man's effort to win affection of the woman's he loves. Everything that Shinhwa does from this point forward will go down in history as part of the career of Korea's longest-running idol group. I look forward to every landmark they'll set. Let's listen to more songs before we come back with Searching for You with David O. Here is After Time Passes by Jung Jun-young and B2B, followed by Sorrow by 10 centimeters. Searching for You. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you. David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
Hey Kevin and Hoppy listeners, today I'm out in the beautiful city of Seoul near where I live. I'm actually at Nakseongdae, and on Searching for You I found someone really cool who also lives in my neighborhood. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Sharon.
Where are you comparing it with?
I'm comparing it with America because I'm from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Nice. I'm sure you did all different kind of activities there compared to here, but what do you do here for fun?
I actually like to ride my bike a lot.
Ride your bike? Oh man, that's awesome. What are some places that you go to?
My favorite place to ride would be on the river, on the Han River.
Man, we have so many Moza people we interview, and they say they love riding their bikes on the Han River. What's so nice about it?
I think it's just the environment, and there's so many other bikers and people out there that it just kind of makes for a really fun experience. So you see everybody out there with you, and everyone's just kind of having fun, and just the scenery is beautiful.
Right, and it also kind of works like a biker's highway, because you get to the Hangang and then you ride it and then you kind of get off it to any part of the city that you want to really be at. So there's like a really good community of bikers in Korea. Have you ever done a long distance trip?
Yeah, actually, we did a long distance trip last year. For our church retreat, we just ended up biking up to Paju, and then we biked all the way down. It was a total of 4.5 hours, I would say.
4.5 hours of just straight biking?
Yeah, it was tough.
Wow, that sounds intense. I didn't tell you this, but at the end of this interview, I will give you the treat of actually requesting a song. It's going to be a K-pop song. Is there a song you'd like to request?
Black Bee, Romantic Hage.
Black Bee's Romantic Hage. Sure thing, that will be coming your way on Searching for You today. And I had a great interview. Until next time, this is Searching for You. I'm David O.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Yunani from Korea. My friend Jie called me after a long time to meet up. We used to be best friends in school, but once she got a boyfriend, she never came out to hang out with the rest of us. We all call her traitor, but as soon as she saw me, she started to cry and told me that she had broken up with her boyfriend. She looked so hurt that I couldn't even be mad at her. I hope that she is feeling better and would like to request I used Raindrop for her. Well, yes, it looks like your friend had neglected you for a while because of her boyfriend, I guess. But you're really understanding even after that. So, you're a good friend. I hope that Jie will get back on her feet soon and that your friendship will last a long time. Okay, now here is your request song, I Used Raindrop. That was Yunani's request song, I Used Raindrop. Let's hear some more comments from you. Manny from Vietnam. Now, Xin Chào, DJ Kevin. It's good that I can hear your sweet voice every night before going to sleep. Your voice like a lullaby to me. Lullaby. I did spend many messages, but none of them were chose. You. I hope I'll be lucky this time. Can you please play Urban Jakarta Cafe Latte? Do you want to drink coffee with me? Let's have a drink someday. Thank you. Okay, Wendy from Vietnam. Hello, Oppa. These days I have to struggle with my final exam, so my messages are full of complaints about exam. Sorry very much, Oppa. Please forgive me. Hope Oppa will do very well every day. Listening to you really gives me strength for the new day. Please play new song of Vic's Hide to cheer me up for today, Oppa. Can you? I love you very much. Jeanette from Mexico. Hi, Kevin oppa. Could you please play Beautiful Solo by New East, please? Lots of love from Mexico. Have a nice day. Mayim from Tunisia. Oh, finally I can be here listening to you. In less than an hour, I have an English exam. Hoping to get my final diploma. So I request Never Give Up by Jello. Okay. I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is, what should I play? Cafe Latte by Arvan Chakapa. Yes, you just heard Cafe Latte by Arvan Chakapa. Let me tell you the answer to our quiz today. The question was, which of the following correctly pairs a K-pop group with a member? Now the answer was number 3, CN Blue, Chung Yong-hwa. Woo! The winner will be announced after the show on the Hotbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive a signed CD from 9 Muses. We'll be back after one more song. Here is Love Light by CN Blue. That was Love Light by CN Blue, and it's time to close out Hotbeat for Monday, June 3rd. I'll be seeing you guys with more great K-pop playlist. Here is the last song for you guys, Come With Me by Brown Eyed Girls. Bye-bye!